Good day, fellow viewers. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Thank you for tuning in today. It's a new year. It's January 2023. I am up in Winter Haven. It's a brisk, cool day here in Central Florida. So I decided to go to another local cemetery. Today, we're going to take a look at the cemetery, Lakeside Memorial Garden. Lakeside, there's a lake right over there that looks like it's man-made. This is laid out very nicely. It is large. You could see from the entrance there, that's 1792. Not a lot of traffic, for a weekday. Weekdays when I film it, I upload video content every Saturday. So the first thing I notice is that they have a columbarium here, and they have a few mini mausoleums. Looks like the new year's not starting out too good for somebody. It looks like they're preparing for a burial over there. And believe it or not, Winter Haven looked like it got hit big time from the hurricanes of last year. And you'll notice, let me zoom in on that. See all that over there? Cut down a lot of trees. Sometimes you have no choice. Trees are beautiful, but you save yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sometimes you have no choice. So, from the columbarium, crossing the street, there's some above ground crypts. So she died in 1960 and he died in 1990. Now, anybody that does above ground crypts like this, that's not cheap. Not cheap at all. I just couldn't do that. Oh. This is nice. '87 and '84. Looks like a little house, doesn't it? It's a little house, all right. It just houses dead people or the dearly departed. So, the inhabitants is Giroux. I don't know if you can see that on the sun. And so it looks like there's room for 4. So it looks like John Giroux died in 2020, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5. Room for 5. Let me see if I can go around to the side and see if I can get a better view. I don't want people to think I'm weird. There's nobody here, which again, I tell you in every video, I absolutely love that because nobody bothers me and I can do what I need to do, kind of. So that's the back. But you see they're stacked 3 here and then 2 here. And there's only one person there so far. some of the Christmas decorations have not been picked up yet. Wow. You got a lot of veterans. You got World War II. You have this gentleman was in Vietnam. So he was Reserve or National Guard. He died in 70. So he probably died in the conflict. Now, this is interesting. She's the only second grave I've seen where somebody was in a war. Nurse in Korea, but Women's Army Corps Vietnam. And then another Vietnam vet died in 69 as well. They must have had some type of conflict. And then they were not a vet. But Hammond. In my previous video, Winter Haven location, I mentioned that Winter Haven has a lot of residents that are elderly, retirement age. So I would imagine this is another cemetery where it's kept quite busy. I really don't like to put it like that because I'm elderly, you know. I'm a senior citizen, proud of it. But that's life, you know. You live, you have kids, or you go to school, you make a contribution to society, and then you die. That's a World War II vet. And then so he was in the Air Force. See the lake? So you'll see signs in the distance, and that's just letting people know that there's active gators in the area. I'm not going all the way down there, but you always have to be careful. This is Florida, folks, and anything is possible. So this is my first World War I vet. West Virginia, World War I, died in 69. 69 looked like it may have been a busy year for this place. Lots of people died in 69. So is everybody having a good weekend? Nice relaxing weekend? It's the property all the way back there. Oh, they've got, let's go take a look over here. They've got, this is towards the front of the cemetery. Not far from where I'm parked. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if that thing died or, but I mean, I don't know if you could make firewood out of that, but you could probably do something with that wood. I'd hate to see anything go to waste. So this is another above ground grave. Still decorated with Christmas decorations. And then this is the second mausoleum coming up on my left with two more above ground graves. Looks this must be above ground grave row. So you have Marshall, Chalice, and Mary. So he was University of Florida alumni. And then you have Williams. pan over to the front, kind of give you an idea where I'm at. So I'm not that deep in the cemetery. I've kind of taken you, I took you over to the left. So now we're going to the right and seeing what we've got. Wow. So this is Reeves. Huh. That's fancy schmancy. Huh. So you have John Durrell, pioneer resident Winter Haven, so he was a Shriner. Dougal Dingman, Florida fruit grower. Elmira Noxon, so she's Dougal's wife. Died in 1928. He died in 29. Laura May Reeves, she was an educator, poetess. Helene Dingman and Cadwalder Blaney. Now I'm gonna pan over and see. You see those pants there? As much as I would love to show you what's inside, I'm not going to because that's weird. Somebody leaving their pants there. Like I said, just the things you see in cemeteries. But anyway, it looks like that's full. So, and then this is Bertato. So you have 6 people that have been buried here. And he's Lieutenant Colonel, retired down there. So you have Fernari. She died 2 years ago. Another Fernari. Relatives. And then Apostle. That's older, 56 and 59. Morrow, another above ground grave. 62 for Mary, and James is 57. That's nice. Some more here. We've got Campbell. Zoom out a little bit. And then you've got Johnson. I think this is a cremation garden here, folks. I don't want to step over in here, but this looks like this is a cremation garden. I really don't want to step on any graves. I try to be respectful. So I'm gonna let it go at that. That looks like that's a cremation area. It's kind of cool the way they got that laid out. Looks like a little neglected area, but it's one of those that's neglected, but it's artistically neglected, if that makes any sense. A little bit of a view over there. Let's see if I can get a little close. So I'm on the side, so I'm not stepping on anything. But you could just see, where 1906, 1964, 1989. And then Snoots. So it's not older per se, it's just an ongoing cemetery. It's kind of like, well, one day we're here and let's just start serving the community. She died in 2020. Wow. 10 days from her birthday. Tech Sergeant, U.S. Air Force. Another World War II vet, World War I vet right here. Another veteran, but World War II, Army, Air Force. My third World War I veteran. So, as a retiree, retiring when the pandemic started, a lot of things that I did was I loved doing the virtual courses. You find a lot of interesting things happening online, and I miss that. There's not so much availability as before, but wow, was there a lot of interesting things that the various states were offering for free, and people were doing great, interesting things on history, silent film, old Hollywood for free. So another thing I do in filming my time is in my description I have that I blog and I vlog. So my blog is called All About Rudy, rudy.org. And I blog about Rudolph Valentino. Rudolph Valentino was a silent film star who died in 1926. And he led such a fascinating life. There's just something about him in his movies. There's some people that have favorites. I have one, it's Eyes of Youth, which was made in 1919. But he has a really strong fan base as today. And I have made numerous trips out to Los Angeles. Got to know his ancestors, not on a personal level, but and got to meet some great people. And so that's something that keeps me busy. You know, when you retire, it's like your body, it's sort of like your body knows that you're not as active as you used to be. You know, you get up at a certain time, you have a routine, you get up, you prepare your lunch, you get ready, shower, get ready to go to work. Then you're interacting throughout the day, you're on your toes, you're going to meetings, you're fulfilling deadlines, things like that. So, you know, I used to kid my mom because she always had doctor's appointments almost every day or weekly. And I find that that's the pattern that I'm in as well. Because when you're working, you know, that's your livelihood. You know, they count on you to be there. And depending upon where you work at, regardless, they want you to show up. They don't care whether you're sick or not. And so there was a lot of health things that I had to put off. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is trying to be healthy and maintain it. You know, you've got doctors that are quitting for whatever reason. You've got nurses that really, they put up with a lot. You know, more people are angry. There ain't a day that don't go by where somebody's not in a pissing contest about something or another. So, you know how that goes. So I'm just trying to be healthy is what I'm trying to say, in my own little unique way. Well, this is looks like the older section. So Copland, 53, and Luella died in 49. And another 1959 and 1974. Jack died in 1960. $1950. He was a Mason. So this must be the older section. Kennedy? No, nobody famous. 1950, and Florence died in 62. 1953. Bertram, 53 and 66. Freeman died in 55. That's an interesting name, West Augustus. His wife died in 69. Henry House, World War II, 1952. So these are the 50s and 60s guys here. Lots of Masons. But it's not a Masonic grave per se. I don't know, just a lot of 1960 and 1953. Here, see, it's all the older. Oh, interesting, very interesting. Well, folks, thank you for coming with me on this visit to Winter Haven. Well-maintained cemetery. Quiet, other than the pants I found. just another day in the neighborhood. Please like this video. Click on the notification bell that lets you know when a new video will be uploaded. I upload every Saturday. Please subscribe. It's through you that my channel will grow. And I hope this new year brings more subscribers. So please tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell a stranger, tell a coworker. Tell that person that's shopping next to you, hey, I found this really cool YouTube channel. It's through you that my channel grows, as I mentioned before. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I appreciate you subscribing, because it gets the word out there, just like any other YouTuber. I'm a little bit different. I'm not here for the monetary gain. I'm just here because I just love doing this stuff. So folks, I want to thank you for watching. This is a Florida Golden Girl saying, so long for now.